Hello, good afternoon. It's the last day of FAN EXPO Chicago, and I have Jim Beaver here with me. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well, all things considered.
It's been a pretty busy weekend for you here. We've got kind of a supernatural cast reunion here. How has the panels been? How's the crowd interaction been?
Well, I haven't done a panel yet. I've got one later today. The fan interaction is great. I mean, people are so friendly and for the most part outgoing.
Sure.
And they seem so happy to be here, which makes me happy to be here.
Love that. And so we have, like I said, a pretty big supernatural cast behind us. On screen, you took kind of a fatherly role with Sam and Dean, obviously. And they were both kind of younger in their acting careers at that time when the show first started. Did you kind of find yourself also kind of coaching them off camera as well? Or
Not one single bit. No. And although they were somewhat younger than me, both in the business and in age, I mean, certainly Jensen had been acting for, a decade or more. And he knew what he was about. And I was never going to, our relationship on screen was very different from our relationship off. We were just three guys who worked together.
Sure.
And I don't know that I had any advice that they needed, and I don't know that I had any advice they would have listened to.
Sure.
But, no, it was just three guys going to work.
Perfect.
And Misha came along. And it was four guys going to work. So, I never felt like there was any wisdom I could impart.
Sure. Not like how Bobby had to help them through every hunt.
No, it was very different. Bobby had his hands full.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah.
We also have the car not too far behind us here. We've got the little bro there. Obviously, Bobby working with the scrapyard in the cars. Was it kind of fun working with these live, beautifully historic vehicles?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was fun because I love old cars.
Of course.
And I love Bobby's Chevelle to look at. I wasn't so crazy about driving it because it didn't work very well. But and the gear shift lever was so close to the dashboard that you bloodied your knuckles every time you put it in park. But I working the scrapyard scenes was really cool because it was a real operating scrapyard.
It was a live set, kind of.
So the stuff that was there kept changing, and there were always interesting cars to look at. I don't know how to take care of a car, but
it was fun to look at.
I love driving them. I love looking at them.
Awesome, and we do also have Crowley here. We've got Lucifer here. Obviously, on the opposite end, sometimes there was some collaboration between the brothers and you. Any really fun memories of working with all of those guys on screen, whether they be friend, foe, or somewhere in the middle?
Well, it was all fun. I mean, I was just telling somebody that every show they all talk about, it was one big happy family.
Sure.
We loved each other. That was true, multiplied ad infinitum on Supernatural. 15 years together.
Yeah.
We loved each other and still do. And that crew is just one of the best group of people I've ever known in my life, much less worked with. So the memories are like by the millions.
Just infinite amount of. I think that really shows when you do things like a panel or even just being at tables next to each other, interacting with each other. There is that bond that never breaks.
Well, everybody involved had a really good sense of humor, too.
That helps.
Which really, really makes things fun.
Of course.
Sometimes it makes it too fun. And, sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, everybody wants to go home and somebody's being funny. Usually the tall one.
And you're trying to get through the scene and trying to...
But, we got our shows done. A show every 8 days. And for all the fun we had, it was a very, very professional group, and we worked hard.
Of course.
But some shows you work hard on, some shows you work hard and have fun. So this was one of the latter.
Love that. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you've got a busy rest of the last day here, but thank you for your service, and thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate the chance to be here.